Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about another Tokime tribe magical girl who's hot-blooded, Ryoko Natsu. So let's begin. Ryoko Natsu is a 17-year-old balance-type magical girl. Her eyes are red and hair is black. Ryoko's soul gem is a red flame-shaped gem that looks like a hair clip, which is located in her hair while in magical girl form. Her weapon that she uses to fight with is a keisaku, which in Japanese is a flat wooden stick or slate, used during periods of meditation or to remedy sleeplessness or lapses of construction. With names like Warning Stick or Awakening Stick, I think it's obvious not because it's related to her background and why she uses the keisaku as a weapon in this case. Ryoko's witch and doppel form is called Gosusa, and her wish to become a magical girl was to expose the corruption of city officials and politicians that tried to demolish the temple she is related to, Suidoku Temple. Her known relatives are her unnamed grandfather and parents, however her parents are listed as deceased. She seemed to have originated from an unknown small town near Kamihama City, but now lives in Senkyo Ward in Kamihama. She attends Binabinagi Liberatory Academy, where she transferred, and has ties with the magical girl group Tokime Tribe. Ryoko's magical girl element is the fire element, and her powers and abilities are called Sermon. Creates a pocket dimension resembling Sutoku's temple, where fighting is not possible, and Ryoko's words have strength and influence. A hot-blooded magical girl who grew up in the temple. She detests the corruption belonging to the Tokime tribe. She lost her parents when she was very young and was rigidly raised by her strict grandfather, who lives in Sudoku Temple, a temple near Kamihama. She came to Kamihama with a passion in order to support the young girl that's the head of the house. The doppel of Starward Honesty. Its form is an ox cart. The master of this emotion has faith in her honest, straightforward nature, but is also aware of how her own inflexibility may drive her into a corner in the future. Though this doppel plows ahead with singular purpose, its sense of urgency overtakes its body and constantly puts it on the verge of troubling forward. But thanks to the support it receives from its many wielded arms, it will push onward until it physically cannot continue. Even if it means with an obstacle, its blade saw arms will likely carve straight through. As such, the single-minded doppel serves to reaffirm its master's way of being. The Tokime tribe's base is at the temple, which was originally planned to be demolished. As a part of a neighborhood reinvention plan, they covered up the details about the consequences for the people who would suffer from the loss of it. Though, Ryoko was not happy that this situation was presented to people as something good, especially considering her beliefs, so she wished it for the details of the demolition to be disclosed. The irony is, she is not even from Kamihama, but from a neighboring town. However, she is a part of the Tokime tribe through blood. The temple she saved belongs to one of the branch families. Another irony is, she didn't want to be a hero and a part of the Tokime tribe in the first place. She lost her parents when she was young, and she was raised at the Buddhist temple by her grandfather. She was told that her mother was a hero who saved the country. Yet she died and left Ryoko behind. As a result, the girl was raised in a traditional, ascetic manner. Eventually, Ryoko developed a grudge against heroes and viewed acts of heroism as simply the means for someone to obtain empty fame. During a flashback, Moeka Megumi was attempting to save a drowning kitten despite being unable to swim, resulting in Ryoko having to save her. She asked for the reason for such a reckless afterwards. Momoko answered that she did it simply because she can't stand someone dying on her watch. Though Ryoko didn't think she was serious at the time, since the thought of someone acting heroic just to be preserved as a hero by others was still too strong in her. This continued until her grandfather let her listen to the recording which contained her mother's final message, the one Ryoko was to listen to when she grew up enough. The truth was that her mother had worked for the intelligence agency. Ryoko's grandfather informally called a job that related with maintenance of public order in the police. She was gathering intel on domestic terrorist cells, but the clock was ticking on the terrorist cells plan, and the backup didn't make it in time. Her heroic actions led to her preventing a potential war outbreak. Such a discovery changed Ryoko's views significantly, which led to her joining the Tokime tribe, despite previously refusing them, after they had shown her to the Tokime village. Her grandpa knows she's a magical girl because he saw her after her transformation. Her debut in A New Beginning happened because she heard a monk from the temple she saved telling her grandfather that the village members of the tribe will come to Kamehama. She got curious and witnessed Toko's doppel when she arrived. Ryoko's powers are called Sermon, which is described as being to create a pocket dimension that resembles the Sotoku Shrine Temple. In this dimension, it prevents fighting, so it's impossible to fight, but inside this dimension, the words from Ryoko are strengthened in influence. Her name Ryoko means cool, refreshing, and child, while her last name Natsu means self and harbor respectfully. Fact 1. Her illustrator is Azure. Fact 2. Her grandfather is aware of her being a magical girl as he had seen her in her transformed state. Fact 3. Her doppel's name, Gosusa, is the original name of the deity Gozu Tenu, a Japanese mythological god who is associated with foxes. Fact 4. According to her grandfather's testimony, it is presumed that Ryoko's mother was an objective for a Japanese intelligence agency, technically a security bureau of the police department of Japan, possibly the MPA Security Bureau or TMPD Public Security Bureau. Ryoko's mother partook in a Black Ops mission to neutralize the domestic terrorists who were trying to launch a terrorist attack and implicate the objective of another country's intelligence agency, with the aim of inserting a full-scale war between Japan and the other country. As a result of the operation, a domestic terrorist group plan failed, where Ryoko's mother was killed in action in an unfair fight. Fact 5. Ryoko's VA is listed as Yukina Tomatsu, who is best known for roles such as Beer in Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle, Aoshi Nohara from Extreme Hearts. And that's Ryoko Natsu, and this also now ends off with me talking about the side story Magical Girls, for now, and how it really took me like 2 years to get to the end of this. Well, just for now, I'll go back to them later, but I think we'll need to deserve a talk about the Queen of Magical Girls of the Parallel Magica series, You know who she is. We will go to the OGs, of course, for the Magia record selves. Well, we'll see once we are there. Anyways, take care. Bye.